Alright,
So
so
this is the actual beginning of the real game.
so
A
what
short prologue.
how many chapters are per story?
7, I think.
And how many acts? Is it 2 to 3 acts, or is it like
Uh, 2 story acts, which is pretty much just the story, and then 1 long big second act, which is the whole map stuff.
gotcha. Alright. You said so yeah, this is like oh yeah, is there any post game to this? Like a super dungeon or
Technically, Ulrich Grill's buff for Dr. Eggman.
Oh, yeah, but Buff Doc, gosh, that is terrifying. And that
Terrifying thing I have ever seen. Oh my god.
and that bear on his shoulder.
He may be one of our nation's heroes, but I hear he acts
He's a piece of shit. Anyway, so yeah, there is not technically a post game unless you count the 6th fact, which
Okay.
technically is a sort of kind of post game. But there is a special mode that you unlock which lets you keep all of your stuff that you got from the last playthrough, but jacks up the enemy difficulty to near impossible levels. I was tempted to do that for this, but I remember how much of a pain in the arse it was, and I just want to make this a fun LP
Right.
where I'm not dying over and over again.
Nah, if we wanted to do that, I'd just go play Hades.
If I wanted to do that, I'd just put Final Fantasy 7 Remake again.
Hey, at least you were getting the hang of it by the end of it. It's just that, like, we called it right as you were getting the hang of the game.
Yeah, I am such a stinker that way.
It's alright. It happens.
I promise we'll get back to remake after this LP is over and done with.
Please stay strong.
Uh,
Thank you, Miras.
yeah.
I shall bring some tea up to your room later.
Tell like this. Like each game Atlas puts out, like, they put a lot of fun into each game.
I think that's more of a Nippon Ichi. Oh, no, Nippon Ichi published this, so yeah, Atlas. I mean, yeah, depends on the game.
If I recall, the original version of this game came out before Atlas was snapped up by Sega. So Nippon Ichi did originally publish this.
Okay.
And I think they still technically published this version of it as well.
Yes, they did. At the opening title screen, you could see there was a little NIS America tag on the bottom, so they did publish this.
So you're going to battle in order to.
By the way, no game will ever truly be as powerful with its puns than Dragon Quest XI.
I may fall in battle, but that is a fate
Oh, the daunting attempt to LP that game.
I haven't even beat the game. I'm on the 2nd act of it, and I've put nearly 50 hours into the game, and I'm barely 2/3 of the way through.
I can totally believe it.
It is, but I'm playing 11S too. So like I'm sitting there listening to all the dialogue, doing all the side story missions.
I put like at least 100 hours into that game max.
Stop it!
At least.
If I
have not
sacrifice
done any
myself
of the
for my
post-game
duty,
content.
Father will
One of my good buddies has put over 200 hours into his playthrough, and he is at post game, and it is I can't. I'm not LPing it. I'm definitely not LPing that mountain of a game, because there's so much to it.
I mean, I'm probably going to be LPing Pokemon Sparkle, which will be interesting. It'll be a new plus, but at the same time, and that game is, as much as I did, I put like 70 hours in it, and that's going to be a lot less tedium, probably because of how many battles I'm going to be cutting out.
Well, I mean, I guess I put like I said, I put about 50 hours into it before I just said screw it and called it quits. Because the problem with Tokyo Mirage is that there's no super bosses or any kind of secret dungeons or anything besides what they put in Encore of that like side EX dungeon. That's just for new outfits. There's nothing much else to it. It's okay.
I think overall I liked the game itself, considering I got it for the Switch and I didn't play the Wii U version. So I can't tell the differences at the
There are none.
of that. No.
I kid you not, Encore is just the base game plus DLC. That's it. Along with the EX dungeon. That's it. And the EX dungeon is barely 3 floors of sometimes fighting monsters and grabbing...
It's 5 floors, actually.
Oh, is it 5 floors? Okay. Yeah, either way...
Yeah, it's 5 floors, you've got one super boss in there, the rest of it is more like a side story.
It's nothing much. There really isn't much to it. It's just... Yeah, it's if you have... It's not a new game. There's nothing really new to it. The new costumes are alright. You get a Joker costume. Yeah. You get a Joker costume. I think you get an SMT4 samurai outfit for one of your party members. You get you get other small outfits that are references to other Sega Atlas things. I don't think I collected all of them.
I collected all the costumes. Like, it's not that bad to collect costumes and stuff like that. The EX dungeon actually is pretty good if you want to try and get yourself leveled up a little more compared to everything else. I think grinding won't be as difficult for me.
Well, you're playing New Game Plus, so grinding shouldn't be a thing at all.
Well, I'm at New Game Plus, but at the same time, the grinding for me didn't feel like it, because at the same time I was also like gathering materials. I was also doing like all the side quests, so it didn't feel like grinding. I didn't have that much of an issue when it came to the battle system. I don't, because I was on, I think, I was never on.
I was on normal too. The combat system's alright. It just it's just one of those. I knew how to break it in half the moment I realized how combos worked. So, and also the fact that I've played a few Persona games.
I will say that game, I think it was the first one for me to implement that system before Persona 5 happened, but then again, I didn't play like Persona 2,
Princess
1,
Gwendolyn.
I didn't play like
This base is under
Persona
our
3 or
control,
Persona
but the
4 at
enemy
the
is
time,
stronger
so
than we expected.
that,
Honestly, with playing a modern Persona game, you don't need to play Persona 1 or 2, because Atlas hardly recognizes Persona 1 and 2. Although, I say that, but then they released all the soundtracks on Spotify, including Persona 2, both Eternal Punishment and Innocent Sin, both of which are fantastic soundtracks. And, but yeah,
I didn't mind Persona 1's soundtrack, but
I adore the PS1 version of the soundtrack. It is hard rock and amazing. Well, honestly, Persona 1 PSP and Persona 1 PS1 are two very different games to me.
yeah. So if we're gonna get into tangents about Atlas games, it's probably because this game is really, really nice, and I'm noticing like a lot of some of their tropes in here, but it's like what is this map I'm noticing? Like, what the heck?
Basically, go ahead.
That is me pulling out the actual bigger map.
Oh, doing that.
Cipher skills?
Yep, these are your special abilities that you can equip. You can equip using button presses to make it feel like a fighting game.
Oh.
I will be showing them off constantly because they're very, very good.
Oh. Well, you said you got the platinum for this game, didn't you?
Yep. I platinumed
Nice.
this game.
Nice.
So is it hard to platinum this game, or does it just take time?
It can take some time because there's some things that I'll explain later in later episodes of stuff that can take a lot of time to max out.
So it's not like the levels of what I've heard about, like Crash Bandicoot 4.
It's not that. It's not that.
I don't think any game should ever aspire to be the nightmare that is Crash 4.
I can assure you, I can promise you, it's not that bad.
It is. Like, dear lord.
I have not platinumed Persona 4, well no, Persona 5 Royal, but I was very close to doing it, which was really weird compared to the original Persona 5.
That is because all of the trophy data, all of the old trophies from Persona 5 Vanilla are in the personal palace in Persona 5 Royal, which getting those achievements will get you those points to decorate your own little palace. That's it. But I can say now, I platinumed it, and I still.
So there's a mid-boss, and here's me kicking the ass of a mid-boss.
Did you?
Are you
Oh, that's beautiful. I love this combat system's awesome. I need to get Odin Sphere now, but it's not on PC, and I don't want to buy. Actually, wait, no. This game's like what, $15? How much you pay?
Yeah, it's fairly cheap.
Oh.
get this PlayStation 4 one day? Like, just have fun with it.
My PS4 isn't hooked up right now, though.
This reminded me of Tales of Elysian Dust, and I think this game was what inspired that game.
Did you just call it Tales in Elysian Dusk?
Dusk and Elysian Okay.
That is
was-
Dust in Elysian Tale for.
I was
getting
gonna-
the name wrong because it's too long.
I was going to say, had Namco Bandai released a new Tales game and I hadn't realised that yet?
I guess so, apparently. But yeah, that.
That finally released? I'm still in Vespera. In the Vespera.
As far as I know, there was rumours that the two Symphonia games that came out on the PS3 are coming to PS4 and PS5.
Cool.
And obviously there is going to be a new Tales game, but I don't know when it's coming out.
I have no idea, but that's Tales of Arise.
Yeah.
Also, have you S-ranked every single fight that you've encountered so far?
Yes!
Including that mid-boss, the being that was supposed to be a mid-boss?
Yes!
Nice.
I told you, I'm actually good at this game.
Oh yeah, by the way, I just looked it up on the PSN store. Odin Sphere is like $60, but I'm going to wait until it is cheaper, or I get I do the thing I haven't done in a long time and purchase a physical copy.
Ooh.
I say
very
that.
good offer.
I know, right? I say that, but I did buy Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity physically, so. Like 90% of my titles on Switch, though, are digital now.
So this is basically just an explanation more of the glowing fruit stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, that's our map for the. This is probably one of the shortest maps of the game, which makes sense because it's the first one.
Actually, you know what this game reminds me a lot of? Valkyrie Profiles, if you ever played that, Hal.
I've played the original games.
Yeah.
There was one on the PS1 and there was one on the PS2. I think I still have the copy of Valkyrie Profile 2.
Alright. Yeah, I've only ever played the first one. I played the PSP version of the first one. Also, did you just, like, go get a secret skill?
Yes, I did.
I'm like, I have to, like, pay close attention to make sure you're like, because it looks like you're doing things way off the beaten path that I know for a fact I wouldn't have found first try.
As I said, I platinumed this game, and one of the trophies is finding all these secret skills.
Oh, also we have a new guest. It is Train.
Hello. Hello, Train.
This is what happens when I move back, when I move back to my old house. There's trains, but don't worry, I'm planning on moving sometime soon and eliminate the noise of the train noise. And I also just don't want to have to like hop between OBS to mute my audio for 12 seconds.
So here's mid-boss, except slightly harder last time.
Yeah, look like he was a
Because
4-star.
This is technically one that you don't actually need to do, it's just for extra treasure.
And XP. Oh my dear Lord, Hal. Status. You actually got a status effect.
Yep, status effects are a thing in this game.
Oh, did you? Did you stock up on elemental items before? Like, is that what you've been like buying a lot of?
Nope, I haven't actually bought anything, I've just been finding them in treasure chests for S-ranking.
Oh! Oh my dear Lord, Hal. Stop it, he's already dead. Oh.
No, but he will be in a minute.
Oh my gosh, alright. I need to go get this game now, but I'm waiting until a PSN sale. Max Chain, oh my Lord, dude.
So yeah, that is another S rank.
You've S ranked every single room in this map.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome. Rest.
And now this is the rest area before the boss fight, the actual legit boss fight.
And you're just gonna go straight to the boss. Oh no, you're talking to someone. Welcome back.
Welcome back. You're just in time for the boss.
I'm just in time for the boss. Oh, interesting. Is this fairy thing that I'm seeing?
No, that's a
businessman.
shopkeeper.
He's the businessman. Valkyrie Chapter 1 Act 4. Oh, you're already... Alright. I'm not sure about that design of that fairy.
Yeah, funny thing about this game, some of the female designs are a bit...
Iffy. I'd say One Piece-y, but even the females in One Piece don't usually look like this.
Odin, I see he risks his own life.
Actually, you know what she reminds me of? That one, the witch from Witch of 100 Nights or something like that. I forget her name though, because I only know her through playing Disgaea 5 because she's a DLC character in there.
Disgaea 5, I know my sister.
King is bestowed with divine
Oh yeah, I can't believe I forgot to mention this because you probably can't hear this, but every single piece of dialogue in this game is voiced. Every single...
I noticed that. I can hear it a little bit.
Wow. Oh no, sorry, it's Witch and the 100. It's Witch and the 100 Knight. Okay.
It seems that my reinforcements have arrived.
I see if this fight. It looks interesting, but at the same time, it's like.
My sincerest
oh my
apologies
gosh.
for my tardiness.
It's too bad I can't hear a single bit of this dialogue.
Faithful dragon.
Poor guy.
Let us put this to the test. Do you still dare?
So yeah, our first boss fight is a dragon.
Oh, my mighty
Sick.
dragon.
I might be a little ahead, considering I was trying to skip.
He looks more like a wyvern, but let's. I'm not gonna question it. He's cool looking.
There are different versions of dragons in this game. This is just one of them.
This is Belial. I swear, if you somehow get like a no damage like kill on this boss, I will be.
I will.
impressed.
I promise you this.
Oh, you did take damage.
Yeah.
Like, I will be like I honestly like I can't try and make fun of you because I'm just as bad at like I'm usually pretty bad at games, but like hack and slashes are like this would probably be one of those games I'd try and master.
I
Also-
will say this, and when I'm playing some games I'm not exactly the best, but when I play games that I know off the back of my head, I'm really, really good at them.
I would say that, but my recordings of Bioshock are gonna say otherwise.
Okay, he's
Because,
about to... Oh, he almost uses Vortak.
oh, wait, he has a Vor attack?
Yes, he does.
Gross. Yeah, yeah, I would say that too, but again, I'll eventually like reveal my recordings of Bioshock 1, and it's gonna be like it's basically gonna make my point. It's gonna prove my point otherwise.
And now he uses
Oh.
Vortak.
Ew. Also, he keeps coughing up armor.
Yep. That's a really funny detail that I really like.
He's just coughing up the.
What bear?
Gosh, these like potions are broken.
Yes, they are.
I'm the broken potion.
Like they're actually like they do a lot of damage. Nice. Yeah, got a nice little level up out of that.
I made that with keys.
It probably is one of. It probably take me a few tries to beat Belial.
King Odin, please rejoice. The
Also,
enemies are retreating.
I just realized that
Seems that it
beard
is finally over.
is in a. It doesn't. It's
Brigand's
like
troops hunt down
not a
any
natural. Like it
remaining
doesn't
enemy
flow down.
forces.
It flows like in a like outward and then down.
Go, inform all our soldiers of
Yeah.
our victory. Sound
So like,
the horn.
so is the story of
To
Gwendolyn? Is that
celebrate
like are all the
victory.
Valkyries dying, or is it like?
Well, her story starts both with the end part of the
Yes,
Cauldron
there
War,
it is.
which is a
Crystallization
war that
cauldron.
Odin is enacted against the fairies to get this specific thing.
The crystallized cauldron?
Yep,
Looks like a
I-
mechanical thing. What the flip?
I am not saying what it is because it is a spoiler.
Okay.
The
There.
fairies have kept it hidden for so long.
Honestly, Odin looks exactly like what a super boss would be.
Do
You know, I
see
would
this
agree
mysterious
wholeheartedly.
light? Now
Except
it is
he's like
finally
all JoJo'd out.
mine. This power.
Because that's a pose. That's a pose if I ever saw one. Speaking of which, it's 2021. David Production. Where's my Part 6 adaptation?
Oh no! What happened to the glow?
Nah,
The
I think
cauldron's
no. I know
light
Fire
has
Force Season
gone
2 is
out.
over by now. I don't know then.
Do you know where I may find the king?
Oh, is Odin
The king is
is
with the
Odin her
crystallization
father?
Cauldron.
Yep.
Oh,
What?
that's weird.
Who goes there? What are you doing here?
Now who dis?
These stupid battles all over again.
She is another character that
It's a
we'll be
source of
getting to know
disaster.
eventually.
I will
So
not
is this
allow
like
the
a Octopath
crystallization
style
cauldron to be
kind
used
of
any
story where we
further.
meet our eventual party members
by you,
just by
nor
playing
by
their
the queen of
stories,
the
or
fairies.
like
Yep, every character pops up in each other person's stories.
yeah, I noticed because
You
we met the knight guy with the red sword. I know he's a playable character, and we met him back in the
Yep.
first part. Okay.
And we met that witch that we just saw there. She's a playable character as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically, Octopath kind of got the inspiration from this game. Works for me.
I guess.
Who
Well,
knows?
we'll find out more in the next part.